All right, y'all. Is this? I don't know. It says it's properly exposed. Kind of the benefit of the rainy weather. It being overcast, there's no bright sun. I don't have to use filters. This is just perfectly exposed just because. Ugly outside, but beautiful on camera. Now, cue the Sam Sulik clone comments. Every time I see those comments, my first thought is always like, Sam needs to keep his bitches on a leash, you know? I'm like, I wish I knew Sam personally, because I'd be like, bro, your hoes are acting out again, you know? Come get them. Come get your girls. Smooth-brained individuals. I did have someone, okay, just pull out in front of me in the slippery, rainy weather. Stupid fuck. Anyway. I need to clip my fingernails. I did have, you know, I have like the negative criticism, but I do have other people that are like, they're positive about it. They're like, yeah, it's similar, but who cares? And they kind of like offer me suggestions. So like this one guy today seems like a cool dude. We had a couple back and forths. He was like, why don't you, why don't you change the titles of your videos? Because the titles are the same as Sam's. And I've had other people say that in a more negative way. But I just want y'all to think from like a practicality standpoint. Is this bus trying to make a left turn? Oh my God. Okay, from a practicality standpoint, the title of this video is going to be called Cut Day 48 Arms. And people are like, oh bro, it's just like Sam. What else do you want me to call it? This is the 48th day of my cut. And I'm hitting arms. That's the only two things happening in this video. Like I'm not gonna do some kind of clickbait shit like epic arm day or and Jordan, if you're watching this, I support you 100%. But there's a guy that I follow and he's a mutual of mine, and he titles his stuff Vengeance Day 5. You know, I'm like, that's cheesy to me. I'm not seeking vengeance. It's a regular day. I don't even want to call it an episode. Like some people are like episode 5. It's like, this isn't a soap opera. I'm just a regular guy that decided to press record on the camera. So this is day 48. It's just an ordinary day, okay? And what am I hitting? I'm hitting arms. All right, so I just don't know what else to call it at this point. Ah, shit. That's my driver. I left the house already. Shoo. Alright, my bad, y'all. I had a work-related phone call. I don't know what this school bus is doing. We literally haven't moved for like 5 minutes. I have no idea what this bus is doing. Just like, pull up. This is crazy. This is crazy. The people are flashing their lights for this bus to pull up, and he will not pull up. He's just blocking an entire lane of traffic. What is going on right now? Okay. The pre is hitting. The pre is hitting, and I'm ready to get to the gym, and this school bus is just... Now he's going back straight? Holy shit. You piece of shit. You fucking piece of shit. This dude, this school bus was stopped in the middle... Wait, hold on. I'm going to explain this to y'all. He was stopped in the middle of the road, okay? There's a median, so we can't go around him. He goes into, like, there's like a turning spot. So he's halfway turned left, but he's still blocking the lane. People are flashing him to go. He sits there for like probably 5 minutes straight while people are literally flashing him, like trying to let him go. And then he turns and goes straight and takes a right. Like, where the fuck were you going? Oh my God. All right, anyway, the people in Louisiana are literally the worst drivers. We have a very poor educational system, and people do not know how to fucking drive, and it is very frustrating. Anyway, what I was talking about is, yeah, what else am I going to call the video? You know what I mean? Just to try to distinguish myself from Sam. You know, I guess I could, instead of saying arms, I could say upper appendage day. As you know what, I'm gonna call this video Cut Day 48 Upper Appendages, and we'll see how that does. And you know, the funniest thing about even saying that, like that. I am going to do it, okay? But the funny thing is, it still is dependent on how many eyes are on you, right? So let's say I would call this workout upper appendages, and then, you know, like a week later, Sam calls his arm day upper appendages. People would find my video later and say I copied him, you know what I mean? Because it's just the way it works. But yeah, we're doing some upper appendages today, okay? Arm day. And I have a few things in mind. I brought my dip belt. Oh, fuck. There's like a low-hanging branch that just fucking hit the top of my truck. Anyway, I brought the dip belt. I like doing heavy dips. I had a great time doing them last time, but I will say I did shoulders yesterday, chest the day before. And I know I have that plate in my collarbone, and I'm feeling it. Like doing the heavy pressing 2 days in a row, it feels different, you know what I mean? So weighted dips may not be the best thing to do, but I'm pretty stubborn, so I'll probably do it anyway. I mean, imagine how epic it would be if on video this plate failed and I just like was doing a heavy dip and my arm just snapped off. You know, that'd be pretty good for the... Definitely probably be like a viral TikTok for sure. But yeah, I'm going to probably start with the heavy dips just because. Then, you know, some kind of curl variation. Maybe just dumbbell curls, I'm not sure. I actually forgot my wrist wraps to hold the heavy dumbbells. So I might not do dumbbell curls today. I might change it up. And then we're going to do... Wait, am I in focus? Okay, whew. The other day, I wasn't in focus for a whole part of my video. This autofocus, it's like, if I have my hat forward and it can't like pick up on my eyes, they're too like shaded, it will not focus on me. And it really fucks with me because I don't notice till I watch the video back. Anyway, yeah, some kind of curl variation. Then I think I'm gonna go to that Arsenal overhead thing. And then more curls, probably a preacher, unless I do that as my first curl movement. But I usually don't like to do preachers as the first curl. I usually like to do the heavy isolations later. And then we'll do some of these. The tricep press down, but with the dual cable, where you're coming out in line with the joint. According to Paul Carter, that's like the best way to target the long head. You know, actually, it was in one of Sam's videos that he was saying how he wants to do overhead stuff to really target the long head. And according to the optimal guys, that's incorrect information. The overhead stuff does hit the long head, but it's not like one of the main focuses, you know what I'm saying? So like one of the best ways to hit the long head is with these like downward things. And I haven't watched Sam's content in quite some time because I'm just too busy making my own. So he may have corrected himself on that, but if you are trying to hit the long head, I'll show you. And I like to clarify that I'm in no way an educator or a trainer. This is like information I got from Paul Carter, who is like probably the foremost authority on optimal training, okay? So anything I say, anything I say that sounds like advice, it's either just like personal preference, like what I find is working for me, and it's just my thought process and it has nothing based in science. And if I say something based in science, it comes from someone that actually knows what they're talking about. It's not like I didn't do the research and figure it out. Someone else did it, and I'm literally just saying what I heard them say. So I had someone one time be like, bro, you can't give advice. You only have 2,000 subs. And it's like, I'm either not giving advice, I'm just saying my personal opinion, or the advice I'm giving is from someone that has way more followers than me and a way better background and understanding of the information. And I'm just repeating what they said. So take it with a grain of salt, you know. There's something else I wanted to touch on that I just thought of while we were saying that. What was it? I don't fucking know. This happened to me in another video where I forgot what I was saying. And I was like, I'll remember in like 20 seconds. You know what I remembered? Like 2 days later. I was like, fuck, that's what I was supposed to say. So I'm not gonna stall this conversation for like in hopes that I'll remember, because this brain piece doesn't work like it used to. All right, especially not when I got the pre-workout coursing through my veins and the beta alanine's tingling my face off. Kind of distracting, you know, kind of distracting. So, yeah, but as always with the arms, we start with triceps. I feel like my triceps need more work. I guess, you know, really, I don't know, because my triceps are pretty freaking strong, and my biceps aren't anything spectacular. So, it might actually be my biceps that need more work. I don't have great arm insertions, so it doesn't really matter. They just don't look good, you know what I mean? Like, I could get 20-inch arms, and it'd be like, nah, they don't look that good. Whereas there's other guys that have that beautiful peak, or their tricep like starts at their elbow, it like hangs off their fucking arm, and their arms could be like 16 inches, and it's like, wow, look at those arms. That's genetics for you, you know. That's genetics for you. But I am excited to get back in the gym. I took a scoop and a half of pre today. The formula I'm using is Godzilla from Rise, so you can take 1 or 2 scoops. Like 2 scoops is still a normal dose. I'm not saying I like overdid it. I didn't even take the full dose. Took 1.5 scoops, but it's more than I'm used to. I normally do like half or 1 scoop. And I feel like I literally want to like take my face and peel it off, because the beta alanine is like crawling in my skin. Linkin Park reference. If they play Mr. Brightside, Bill, if you're watching this, Bill Eubanks, if they play Mr. Brightside, I'll sing you a piece of it, because we missed that in the last video. And if they don't play it, perhaps when I'm on the ride home, I'll just sing it just because. Because you told me I owe you. Anyone else watching this that doesn't understand that, in the comment section, Bill told me I owed him a verse of Mr. Brightside, because I clipped it out of my previous video. So if all of a sudden I break out into song, that's what I'm doing. I'm keeping up with a promise made to my boy Bill. What are all these people doing in this parking lot? Is the gym packed right now? Is it packed right now? It's rainy. It's disgusting. What are these people doing at the gym? Come on, get a life, man. Oh my God, there's so many people here. Oh God. Don't you have something better to do? Fucking... I'm just kidding. Obviously, I'm here too. I am here too. It's right around, 4:15. See, this is why I've been hitting the home gym so much lately, because no shit, I had to like get the dogs, I had to get them treats, I had to put Drew in his kennel, Maya in the bathroom, I had to drive here, I had to get all my equipment in the truck. I would probably I don't know what's going on. I would probably be 30 minutes into my arm. I'd be like over halfway done with my arm workout right now at home. Because at home I work out quicker, and the whole process is quicker. So here I might spend an hour and a half over here, but at home the workout would have probably been 45 minutes. So you can think when I work out at home, the whole process, getting all the stuff ready and everything might take an hour tops. But here, from the time I start like getting stuff ready at the house, and when I get in here and setting everything up, etc., I mean, this might be a 2.5, 3 hour process. So it's a huge difference. 3 times the amount of time, which is a pretty big deterrent to actually coming to the gym. But we're here, and we're gonna hit some arms. We're gonna hit some arms. Okay, I'll see y'all in the gym. All right, y'all. I forgot how shitty the music is in here. We already did some warm-up sets. We did body weight. We did 3 reps with 1 plate, 3 reps with 2 plates. Now we're gonna try 3 plates. I'm feeling decently strong, Last time I think I got 12 reps with this. I don't know if I'm feeling 12 reps, but I'm feeling 8 maybe. And if I can get 8, that's a working set. I've said this before, dips for me is like a test of strength more than it is hypertrophy. Kind of like how I do bench press. So That's just how I like to do it. All right. Brought my own music to escape this other shit. Whew. That was decent. All right, y'all, so I was literally panicking just now because I have freaking, my battery on my camera was dying, and I have 5 batteries in there. 4 of them are dead. So that's why you always have extra shit. Because if you forget to charge shit, I have one. I have one that's 100%, and that'll last me the whole workout. Not bad. I think I'm gonna call it on this exercise though. I just like to do 2 good sets and then I'm done. All right, y'all, we're somewhat trying to kind of just rush into this thing. We did one warm-up set with the 50s. We're just gonna go straight to the 60s. I forgot my wrist wraps, but we'll see how this goes. All right. That was tough. All right, so we're gonna do one more set here. I think I'm actually gonna go all the way back down to the 50s, which is what I warmed up with, and I'm gonna go way slower, and that's gonna be the last set. So, I don't know. Sometimes I want to lift heavy, sometimes I don't. Oh, fuck. Without those wrist wraps, it's much more of a forearm workout. That was way harder than the 60s, just going slow. So just goes to show you. All right, y'all. So the time has come doing the overhead. They don't make the stack heavy enough. Oh my God, you're copying Sam. You do more than the whole stack. I guess it's a good problem to have, okay? proud to copy Sam. Okay, so we're putting this thing on here, and then we're gonna slide this plate on there. All right, so we got the whole stack plus 45 pounds. This little foot pedal is a great design. And what we're not gonna do is waste our time on that weight. We're gonna add another 45. All right, y'all, let's get into this first working set. That felt pretty good. All right, so full transparency, because y'all can't see the weight stack. I had 2 plates added to the stack. I now have a plate and a 25, so I went down a little bit. The last set was what I call a controlled set of 8 reps, but the 8th rep was a grinder, so I know I can't replicate that, and I don't want less than 8 reps. So we went down a little bit in weight, and we're gonna go for 8. Come on. Come on. Glad I went down. All right. Let's go do some preacher curls. All right, y'all. My favorite preacher curl machine, of course, I'm lifting this seat up high as if I were a tiny little person, short little person. But it's just because I like to get more over on the preacher curl. I don't like to be back like this. I actually saw Ziegler Monster at one of the bodybuilding conventions or something, and they made a standing preacher curl machine, and I think that's the shit. But for the seated ones, I basically put the seat to where I almost am standing. But we're gonna see. I don't know what my working weight is here, but I put it on something that I think I could get probably around 12. And we're just gonna go slow. This is gonna be a working set regardless. Even if I get 15, we're going to failure. Definitely not getting 15. All right, we'll do 1 or 2 more of those. I just love the way this feels. It really feels like my arms are gonna rip off my body. All right, y'all, I decided, as much as I love this, no, you know what? I just changed my mind in the moment. I'm gonna do 3 sets because I'm not gonna do another bicep movement. So it'll be 5 total working sets on the biceps. I was gonna say I'm only doing 2, but I realized I'm not doing anything again for biceps, so I might as well do 3. I'm actually just kind of ready to get out of here. I'm having a great workout, but I'm ready to go home, see my girlfriend. I'm drop setting this one just a little bit. I didn't feel like I got enough. All right, so I had it on 95, so 90 and then the little 5 additional. And for the drop set, I dropped it down to 70 even. And for the next set, I'm gonna keep it on 70 because my arms are getting pretty fatigued. So we'll do 70 and we'll just focus on the mind-muscle connection. And then I'm gonna finish with that thing I was telling y'all about, the triceps like this, because that targets the long head, according to more knowledgeable guys than myself. It's not words out of my mouth, it's words from others. One of my favorite quotes is, if I've seen further, it's by standing on the shoulders of giants, which just means, you know, if I know more, it's from learning from other people that know more than me. So anyway, we'll do one more on here and then the triceps and then we're out of here. All right, y'all. Sometimes you're just ready to be done with the lift, and I'm past that point. I'm ready right now. I'm gonna do another set here, and I'll still do a couple sets of the triceps, but I'm done. That feels so fucking crazy. I see how people tear their biceps. That feels like it could tear my bicep. In a good way though, because they're not torn. In a really good way. Until they actually tear, that's a great feeling. The double cable's right there. It's the only one in the gym, nobody's on it, so I'm gonna go hit that up. So I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. So I put it in autofocus. I'm not even gonna bother trying to figure out the manual focus. And hopefully it's framed right. I'm just doing 2 sets on here, and then we're heading out. Let's see. That felt great. All right, one more. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm ready to fucking go. All right, y'all, last freaking set. I didn't even really rest that long, but I'm just ready to go. And this weight was pretty light. I was going slow just to make it harder, but this is almost just fluff at the end to say I did more volume. All right. No pump check. We're just getting out of here. All right, you also pretty solid lift there. I'm not gonna lie. Let's just turn this just. Every time I adjust this, I shouldn't have adjusted it at all. But whatever. Yeah, pretty solid lift, you know. I got in there, what, 5 sets of biceps. Whoop. I think that was some Sada Baby. I think that's how you say his name. He gets pretty wild. He gets pretty crunk. Are the kids still saying crunk? What do the kids say now? He goes pretty hard on his verses, that Sada Baby. Yeah, but 5 sets on biceps, 6 sets on triceps. Pretty solid little lift, you know. I'm satisfied with it. I think I got spoiled to doing the at-home lifts that take up, you know, 1/3 of the time, and I was just like, you know what, I don't even want to be here anymore. I just want to go home. But actually, while I was in there, like 2 minutes ago, I got a Sam Sulek comparison on my home gym video, which means that viewers have reached an all-time level of low intelligence, of absolute smooth brain activity, because I get the comparisons on these videos. I get it. Car talk, mic'd up gym video, car talk. Everyone's watching Sam do it. I see the, you know, yeah, I got inspired to do it from Sam. I'm not denying that. But the gym videos, there's no car talk. It is literally just a mic'd up gym session, which people have done for years. I mean, so they made that comparison on that video. I mean, that's a stretch. That's pretty weak. Pretty weak. And I guess, like, okay, so the productive criticism I got today was from a 31-year-old. And typically most of the, like, support and understanding that I get is from, like, I'd say people like 20, I'd say 25, maybe a little younger, like 23 plus, you know? People that have, like, seen other content. But I think it's, like, the teenagers that, like, the saying is, like, I wasn't born yesterday. Teenagers, they were almost born yesterday. You know, they're very young, and they're, like, just seeing all this content for the first time. So they think that Sam created this content. So I think that's why I get a lot of criticism, because they're like, Sam can be the only one who's done it. But the comparison to Sam on that gym video, that's fucking wild. Because there was just a mic'd up gym. If people can now not make mic'd up gym content without being compared to Sam, then he has in fact done irreparable damage to the fitness industry. I'd almost say he's my arch nemesis, but I know that it's not him, you know, it's his audience. And it's not even his whole audience, because there's been plenty of his supporters that support me as well. But it's like a demographic of his audience that's just so fucking stupid. It's unbelievable. And I'd imagine that he's embarrassed by y'all. Like, if he even knows y'all exist. If he were to see some of the comments y'all leave on my videos, I bet he would be like, this is embarrassing, you're not my children. I don't claim y'all. He'd have to think that way. Because Sam's a pretty smart guy. He's pretty level-headed. Which is like, you know, I guess the people commenting the negative stuff on my videos, I guess they kind of idolize him and see him as some type of god. And he would definitely smite y'all. He would fucking cast y'all into the darkness. Because y'all are being nothing like him, you know? Y'all are... One person messaged me. It was a positive message. But they were like, dude, all these little bitch boys like fighting an invisible battle for Sam, and he'll never even know their names. And I was like, you know, that's pretty true. I was like, all these people are like, bro, you're not Sam. I was like, he doesn't even know who y'all are. Y'all will never know him. Y'all will never be his friend as bad as y'all want to. As much as y'all want to probably fucking smell his gym underwear after he finishes a lift, y'all will never get to. You know, it's unfortunate for y'all, but... Oh, man. So, anyway, we won't harp on that too long. The positivity, y'all. It's kind of more fun. Like, I respond to the positive comments. Like, I stopped responding to the people that just say shit. Well, every now and then I respond to them. Just try to say something funny, you know? But I respond, like, me and the people that leave positive comments, we have back and forth. So I even shout some of y'all out in the videos because I appreciate it. And I guess that's why I don't address the positive comments as much, because, like, I actually fuck with y'all, you know, so I talk to y'all right away. It's kind of more fun to address the hate because it doesn't really make any sense, you know. Especially because, and I've admitted this before, not long ago I went on kind of like a hating spree. So I'm not even like, I almost feel like it's karma for the hate that I was inflicting, or the damage I was inflicting from my hate. But for some reason, I don't know. Anyone that's hating like that obviously has some like internal stuff going on. That was my problem. I had some internal stuff happening, and I just felt like I had to express the hate, even though it was completely unnecessary. But yeah, so I kind of feel like the hate I'm getting now, it's like, it's almost deserved. Like, even though it's like, it's so dumb, I'm just like, maybe I deserve it because I, you know, hated for a minute. But I don't hate anymore. I'm very, and actually making this content, I commented that on one of my hate comments. The dude like said a bunch of shit, and he was like, but no hate, bro. He's basically like, you fucking suck, you're boring, you'll never be anything. You don't have that factor that Sam has. You're nothing, you know. But he was like, but no hate, bro. I wish you the best. I actually responded to him, and I was like, dude, no hate either, because like I know not everyone's gonna like me, so it doesn't really bother me. But I was like, if you actually made content and had to read comments like the one you just gave me, I was like, you would not be the person you are. If any of y'all are hating on anyone, like, it doesn't have to be me. Like, say you love me, but you're hating on someone else. Well, they may deserve it. But if they're just trying to like have fun like I am, they're just like chilling, you know, producing this free content for anyone to watch, doing something they love, you know, if you're hating on a person like that, start making your own content. Just start making it, because you'll have people that love you and you'll have people that hate you. It's inevitable. And when you see how just unnecessary and how ignorant the hate comments are, it'll make you rethink your whole life. If you're a hater, you'll be like, why was I ever like that? That's kind of embarrassing. That's what it did for me. Like, when I read the hate comments, I'm like, man, this is kind of sad for these people. They don't have much lives going on, you know, that they have to come on these videos and leave these comments. All right, two-way stop. You stopped first. Good job. There's something else I was gonna say. Oh, fuck. Every time I get like sidetracked, I'll remember it like a week from now. But oh yeah, just as I was saying, like, you'll have people that love you and people that hate you. So literally, within 2 days of each other, there's 2 comments that I got, okay? There was a person that was like, bro, your personality sucks, you're boring, you know, I hate watching you. You'll never be anything, okay? So I got a comment like that, and he's like, I'm just being honest, bro. I'm just giving you the honest truth. Okay, so that's his opinion. And then I literally got another comment that was like, they basically said, and I don't think this, but they said, watching Sam is like watching a rock work out. Like, he's really boring. And they said, you actually have a personality, and you have what it takes to make it. So those are 2 comments that I got within days of each other. So one person thinks I'm a piece of shit. The other person thinks I'm pretty fucking cool. That's how life is every fucking day. Some people are gonna like you, some people are gonna hate you. It's just what it is. And I think young people are more affected by that. I don't know, I guess I don't know when people got so possessive. You know what I mean? Like, are there a lot of only childs being born? Only children? Because, like, who put the copyright on the content and was like, only this person can do this? And I'm gonna, you know, we're all gonna comment about how you're just a clone. Like, when did content get so possessive? Because literally, if you stay on the internet maybe you haven't been on the internet for a long time, but if you stick around, the internet is basically all people copying each other. And this particular form of content, I've given this analogy, it's literally the perfect analogy. It's so basic that to say it's like stealing is the craziest thing, because it's like, I compare it to a hamburger because it's car talk, gym car talk. It's bread, meat, bread. You know, White Castle made the first hamburger. White Castle, no offense if you like White Castle, White Castle fucking sucks. But they made the first hamburger, and then McDonald's made it, and Burger King made it, and everyone else made it, you know what I mean? And some people made it a lot better. So, I think Sam's killing the game. I think he's always going to be on top. I think he started it. He didn't even started, but he propelled himself to fame, and he does it really well. So he's not a White Castle, but you can almost think of him as the White Castle, and a lot of people are going to mimic this now, and that's okay, you know? Like, no one said, hey, bro, White Castle made burgers. Burger King, you can't make burgers because White Castle did it. No, it's so basic. People take templates of things, and then they try to do it themselves. It's always how the world's worked, not just on the internet, you know, especially on the internet. Everyone's just copying everyone else, you know. But I mean, I see people doing similar cooking channels. I see people doing similar food reviews. I see people doing similar get ready with me videos. And on none of those videos is there an audience that's like, you're just doing what that person did. None of those videos. But for some reason, with these gym videos and Sam Sulik, there has become this extremely toxic, weird fucking thing where people are like, I love Sam so much. Oh, I love Sam. That's what y'all sound like. So anyway, I'm home. My girlfriend's not fucking home. I think she went to her parents' house. So that's sad because I was really looking forward to seeing her as soon as I got home. But I'm going to see the dogs, and that's pretty exciting. I wonder if she took Crouton with her. I bet she did. I bet she did. Either way, we're done with this video. I'm going inside. Enjoy the rest of my night, and I will see y'all in the next one.